What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. What's going on, you guys? Here at Marco, we're going to be going into using that arm-in guillotine if we get it to that position, and once we fall to our back, maybe we feel like we're not actually underneath the chin, which sometimes happens. It's not always that we're doing something wrong. It could be that this person is doing something right, and they're in the transition, they're able to tuck their chin, and we kind of feel like we're on the jaw, but we don't have an actual choke. What we're going to do is just transition our legs to set up a sweep. That way we can use that transition to get at least back on top. If we can find a sub or something like that, that's great. But right now we're just focusing on actually utilizing our feet, getting that butterfly in, and elevating our partner's hips. So what I mean by that, if I have Marco in the arm team, right? So I'm in this position, I start to fall back, and as I fall back, this is where sometimes people start to tuck their chin, or even during the transition, and now when I feel his chin is tucked, and I have my hands locked, I don't feel the neck, I just feel the chin. So even though I fell back and I got to this point here, I don't feel his chin, and I know that the more I squeeze, the more I kind of waste energy, the easier it's going to be for him to start to pop his head out, and now next thing you know, I'm in a bad spot. So in this position, I feel him start to do that, my left leg is going to start to go into a butterfly. The way I do that, right leg is going to slide down. So it's going to give me room to transfer my left leg in. And when I do that, I want to make sure that my left knee stays high. I don't want to do this, where I kind of like lose that connection to his body. When I slide this down, I want to make sure I can still stop him from hopping to the opposite side. So I have to make sure that I'm utilizing this butterfly properly. Now, as I go to elevate him, what I'm looking to do is bring him more like on a 45-degree angle over his shoulder. I don't want to just bring him to the side. Yes, I can go full butterfly, but I want to actually utilize this to sweep. So once I get this with my grip, I'm still going to bring him in. Now I'm going to put the right foot so I can use that as a post, and then the left is going to look to elevate, and then I can transition on top. And again, if I want to keep that guillotine, I could always finish the guillotine from out, but more importantly, I'm getting to a better position from here. So again, from this angle, I have Marco in that same position. I fell back for my arm-in guillotine. Now once we got here though, I could feel his chin is tucked. And if I feel like I'm not getting the choke, I should transition to something else. My left leg is now going to transition to the inside. And again, my knee is still staying nice and high. Even if I'm at this point, I just want to make sure that there's a shelf so he can't hop to the opposite side. What I mean by that is if I drop, I do this and he hops, now I'm in a position where I'm going to get past, von Flue choked if I hang on, all that jazz. So again, when I have that leg across, I'm in that same position. I go back, his chin is tucked. I slide ability from the hop to that side. I'm going to drop the right foot, curl everything in, and then elevate. As I elevate, I follow. Now I can finish, but more importantly, I'm in a better position, which is that mount position. So I'm just utilizing that technique once he starts to defend it to get to a better position. So instead of sitting there, squeezing, holding, hoping that I can get the choke or a crank, I'm just going to take him over, get to a better position on top. All right, give it a try.